Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna share with you the market outlook for some major currencies and also indexes, DXY and the US 500. As you can see, I have posted this analysis several times since when the price was at the top of the pattern, since when it was here, and the price moved down very well. However, at this moment we are in a critical situation. We have to be very careful. I updated this analysis again during the previous week before the FOMC minutes. The problem was related not with the fact that the price broke out from this pattern, because as I explained from a technical perspective, it was likely for a possible bullish wave, but the problem was with any new comment from FOMC minutes. As long as they repeated that the inflation is close to their target, that created the bullish movement that we see on the charts. So this is the reason why the price is here. However, I don't think that already finished. This breakout is bullish and the pattern is suggesting that the chances are that the price may rise further. However, we have to be careful also from FOMC meeting. I don't think that we are going to see any new trend anytime soon. Probably during these days the price may take a pause here, and the chances are high that we may see the movement only during the FOMC meeting, that it will be on March. So this is a possible movement that I'm looking at. If we are going to look at on higher time frame perspective, it can happen that from this pattern here, despite the fact that we have this rejection that we can see, after the price spends sometimes, we may see the movement to continue up to the top of the pattern. However, this is with the current data that we have. I don't think that the price will take any direction soon. Even if we see any movement during this week, probably the upside can be limited. So from the current price position, we may see the price testing the top as a maximum up to 1.09, where we are here, and we can see Euro USD moving down and waiting for FOMC before the next movement. So this is a possible trading scenario that I'm looking at during the coming week. However, the coming week has not the potential to push the price up in this way, and that is why we have to be careful and not to anticipate big bullish moves. I will keep you updated about Euro USD again. So this is the first scenario. First target will be 1.09 again, and later we have to see for more price developments. The next one that I shared during the previous time, it was GBP USD in a complex scenario. Also, this was during FOMC minutes, and I updated also later when the price broke out from the pattern that confirmed the bullish movement. As you can see, later after the bullish confirmation, the price increased and reached the first target. It was not a big target, to be honest, but it was a possible bullish move, and the chances are that it can move even higher. What we have from this picture is that we can see that the price is moving in a range trading zone since a long time. So the movement began at this point. It was at this point here, November 20th approximately, or at the mid of November. So the price is in this area for a very long period of time, for approximately 3 months and a half. And all the time that the price tested the upper part of this resistance zone, or when it came at the bottom of the support zone, the price moved back up or back down. So at this moment, it looks like GBP USD is going to test the top of the pattern again. It is not rising very clearly, but as we can see, GBP USD is more volatile compared to Euro USD. The moves are more aggressive, despite the fact that we can see here that Euro USD is not moving in a clear way. So it can create deep moves, it can increase, it can create moves that are not clear, but the direction is up again. So we have to be very careful when the price will be close to the top of this area. During the previous FOMC meeting, if I'm not wrong for the day, it was at the end of January, sorry. It was at this point, and the movement was created only during FOMC meeting. So it is possible that the price may increase up to the top of this area, and it may wait for FOMC meeting before the next bearish wave. So this is a possible trading scenario that I'm looking at. However, we have to see also how the price will behave here at the top of the pattern. If this is going to break through this area, then probably it will open the door for more upside. However, the possibilities are that it can test the top and it can move down again. So far, we may see a possible increase from 1.2660 up to 1.2780 up to the top of the structure. On a daily chart, we can see this very clearly, that the price is moving in this zone, and it is only creating a sideways pattern. We don't have anything yet, and that is why the chances are higher that it can test 1.28 this time again. So the first movement will be bullish on the GBP USD. The next one that I wanted to make clear for everyone, because I had many questions, is USDN that I explained on the previous video analysis. The chances are that we can see the next bearish movement happening from the top of the structure, and as I explained, the possibilities are very high, and this is about 1000 pips down as a movement. However, we are not expecting any news from the Bank of Japan, so you should be clear about this. We are expecting only the Bank of Japan to intervene in the market, and the price can move down only because they are monitoring this area since a long time. So they intervened during the previous time on October 2022. This was another big intervention from the Bank of Japan, despite the fact that they didn't increase the interest rates. They are not doing anything related with the yield curve, and this is the only way how they are keeping into control the exchange rates on the USD yen. So if we are going to see the Bank of Japan to push the price down again or to create liquidity, then this is the reason for all the yen pairs to move down. So this is what we have to be careful. We are not expecting any news from USD yen. We are just anticipating a possible intervention from their central bank. In my opinion, I don't think that they will change the interest rates. They are waiting from the others to take decisions. But as we have seen also from the Swiss National Bank, the manipulation of the exchange rates sometimes is easier compared to a possible change on the interest rates. So this is only what I'm expecting from the Bank of Japan right now. The problem is that they don't have a date. They can act in different ways. They can intervene in the market whenever they want, and that is why we have to be careful, and probably it is better to stay away from the long positions on USD yen or other yen pair. So look at what the price is doing here. It is hesitating to rise further. The next one that I'm going to share with you is Euro Yen. This is also an update related to the previous analysis that I shared. This is still bullish, and the chances are that Euro Yen may continue to rise more. If we are going to look at from this perspective, when the price broke out from this structure above 161.80, the price increased by 160 pips, too many pips, and it may continue to rise only by anticipating that the Bank of Japan will not intervene anytime soon. However, we have to be careful because the sell-off should begin soon, but it is very risky because the other yen pairs are not respecting the technical level so far. That is why we have to be careful from euro yen. It's a different situation compared to USD yen analysis. Another one that I want to share with you is the dollar index. I'm going to analyze this from a daily time frame. As we have seen from the daily picture, the price tested a very strong area of resistance close to 105, and after this area was tested, we saw a very big sell-off happening here. So it was not a big surprise considering that the price was losing the bullish theme. However, here we had the first selling zone, and if we are going to look at from this time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the price already completed this bigger picture, so for a 5-wave movement. I don't want to enter in details if we are in a possible bullish movement or corrective movement. However, what we can see is that the price already broke down from this pattern here, and this is raising the chances that the next movement can be down this time. It can be a small movement and the price can face resistance close to 103 and we can see a bullish move from this point, or probably the price may continue moving down up to 101 again. So these are the two possibilities, and for the moment I'm focused only on the first target, and later we have to see about the dollar index. So for the moment dollar index is showing for a bearish move. The problem is that we can never know if the bearish move will begin at this moment, or we can see a small pause before the next movement. But both possibilities can happen during these moments ahead of FOMC meeting that will be during the new month. The last one that I wanted to share with you is the dollar index, US 500. During the CPI data, we saw this bearish movement happening. The price managed to rise again from the bullish pattern and from the bullish structure where it was positioned. And we had another critical moment that I explained also during the previous time. It was ahead of the FOMC meeting, FOMC minutes. This was the movement that I was looking at for both possibilities. A very difficult moment. The first moment was related with the fact that they didn't send any message about a possible rate cut, but on the other hand, the fact that the inflation was slowing down created this bullish movement the next day. So the market is focused again on the speculation that the Fed is going to cut the interest rates, and now we can see indexes rising further. So far the price is moving down, but the chances are that we can see only a possible correction before US 500 moves higher again. So we can see very clearly one bullish structure, second bullish structure, we had another pattern here. So the price probably will create a possible retest on the support zone, and it may continue up to 5,200. So this is what I'm looking at also for US 500. So I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis for today. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and follow. Bye bye.